you're in Britain and you're a reformer, you have to be very, very careful not to allow the augmentation of the power of the upper house through the erosion of conventions. And the most dramatic example of that is the very large constitutional crisis that took place in 1975, when the Whitlam Labor government, though it had only been re-elected the previous year and though it continued to clearly have a majority in the lower house, was nevertheless forced out of office when its opponents in the upper house refused to allow its money bills to pass. It's a concern in both the left and the right that the Senate is able to block things which in Britain no one would expect an upper house to be able to do. As we know, in the House of Lords, many of the restraints on the actions of the House of Lords are of exactly that sort. They're conventions that have emerged over time because of its perceived illegitimacy. Were one to remove that illegitimacy in the case of the House of Lords, one might expect the newly legitimate upper house to start asserting those powers over time, depending on the interests of the parties involved.